I finally get it. I finally understand the hype of Dior Sauvage. Maybe it's too late. I don't think so. I think this thing still has a lot to offer. So, welcome back to Emiliano Parfum. So it's the summer and it's extremely hot out there. So I figured yesterday I'd give this a whirl. And then I did it again today. And so I work in the city and it smells like sour milk. And you want to bang your head against the wall and maybe even walk in front of a bus. But because I had the Sauvage on, I was catching wafts of this stuff while I was walking, and it was like actively it was actively helping me not have that thing of like, damn, it sucks the way it smells out here. I was smelling that citrus, and it was just captivating me. And you know what? I think now I get it, because maybe when you're like surrounded by nastiness, it helps you get out of it. It helps you not focus on how bad it smells, because you're picking up those scents while you're walking around or you're on the bus. So Sauvage is kind of like an antidepressant. So I know I've talked bad about Sauvage, just saying that maybe like it over projects and whatnot, but I think rather than that being a negative with the environment that I proposed to you, or at least that I described to you, it's definitely positive. But let's just track back a minute. And maybe you're saying, hey, Emiliano, you're late to the party. This is 2015. I'm like, okay, fine, maybe. But I don't care. I like it now. So that's why I'm going to talk about it. It's a really good one. So when you're smelling this fragrance, one of the main things that I pick up on, and I think probably everybody does, is that first burst of citrus, right? And that smells really good. And then you get this peppery feeling that's coming through the middle, and ambroxan, which helps this thing project out really far. But it's not ambery like the way other fragrances smell, so that's nice, because the amber that you get in other fragrances kind of has like this sweet, fruity tinge to it. So maybe since the fact that it's not amber and it's just some kind of chemical to give you that sort of similar feeling, it's good that you don't get that annoying like fruity smell. Maybe not annoying, but I don't think it will go well with this. In terms of like lavender, I don't really pick it up. I pick it up in the way that it smells similar to the Prada Carbon, and this is just not as metallic as that one. So there's that. And then you've got other things like the pepper. Let's just talk about the pepper for a minute, or a few seconds. The Szechuan pepper, I can't really distinguish Szechuan pepper from regular pepper or black pepper or whatever kind of pepper there is out there. But it's like this watery, peppery feeling where you don't have like that fuzziness spice of the pepper. There's this like watered down in a bad way aroma of pepper, but you don't get the spice, fuzziness, weird kind of pepper that makes you sneeze. So at the beginning when I was smelling the pepper, and this is just beginning back to when I first got Sauvage, I wasn't a fan of it. I didn't like it at all. I thought that, the pepper was off-putting. But now that I've had more time with it, I definitely do enjoy it. So those are the notes that I pick up when I smell this. It's mainly the citrus, mainly the pepper, and I don't really get woods or anything too sweet from this. Now for something that's fresh, it does last quite a long time. I don't get much performance out of many fragrances, so this one I get like 6 hours, or at least that's what I picked up. Maybe other people were picking it up And I only use like 3 sprays because I know the projection for this thing is a beast, so I don't want to overwhelm anybody, especially since I was going to work. So, projection, fantastic. Maybe like this much from your neck to here, and then the more you spray it, the more you're gonna get, right? And longevity, 6 hours for fresh fragrance. I think that's very, very good. And just side note, if you're wondering why I'm wearing a hat, it's just so I don't get that Joker action from the last video where this is just whoop. So anyway, so yeah, performance is really, really good. Now let's just talk about the weather. It's an all-rounder. I think it's one of the original big 3 of the blue fragrances, right? You have Sauvage, you have Blue de Chanel, and the Y. So, Sauvage. It is an all-year-rounder. Wear it wherever. At night, morning to work, for lunch, fantastic. So, it's an all-rounder, and it should perform pretty well, you know, across the board. So that's really all you gotta say about Sauvage. And by the way, this is the toilette. And one of the other things that I really want to talk about that I think is, it just gives it that little boost above like the other fragrances in the Dior line itself, for example, like the Dior Homme. They got these like really cool magnetic caps. So that's really good. And then I think, as everybody knows now, the Dior atomizer is like the king of atomizers. It's fantastic. So, really good atomizer, a nice presentation, and a great fragrance, which, to be honest, like I said, I was a little late to the party, and I probably hated on it unnecessarily. And now picking it up real quick, I'm getting a little bit of the spiciness of the pepper now, maybe over time that I've had to use this. Because if I'm being honest, I've not really used this. So, there is that. Maybe other notes worth mentioning that I'm unable to pick up that are supposed to be there. It's the vetiver. I don't get much of an earthiness, or the patchouli. Maybe I need a little bit more time with it. So, to pick those notes up, maybe I need some more time with it. But I definitely do recommend it. You guys know where to get Sauvage, and you guys know how good it is. This is just another person out there telling you what they think and how they came to like this. Is, you know, it helped me out with the nastiness out there in New York City. So, Dior Sauvage. Anyway, stay tuned, keep coming back. I got more videos coming out. So, thanks for watching. Have a good day.